What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3 Hardcore with the Demon Hunter. As always, this is Josh, and we are just outside the town of Alcarnus. And Cormac, you are interrupting me. You will die. Anyway, we're here where we should be. Some of you guys may notice I might have seemed a little down or I don't know, quiet or comatose or something on the last episode. It's kind of in a funk. I mean, it was really it was because it was right after yet another one of my failed attempts to record Torchlight 2. Not because I'm having trouble technically recording it or anything like that. It's just, it's so hard to talk about that game without talking about this game. And that means bad things are said about this game, which I don't want to do. I finally did record something, and of course Diablo got brought up, but it's unavoidable, and I've dealt with that fact. So hopefully by now you guys have seen a video on Torchlight 2, and hopefully it's not too annoying. Hope you enjoy it. I've considered recording more of it, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys whether or not I do that. Because I don't know. Anyway, we're here in Alcarnus. As Cormac has said, there is something odd about those guards. Look at them. I mean, they're odd. Anyway, let's open this box. Take their gold.
Captain of the guard, you are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the Qasim outpost. Control of the city hangs by a thread. The commoners are becoming restless, and it is imperative that we subdue them. Remain vigilant, for there may already be an outsider within our borders looking to stir up trouble.
That's us. Yay. We got mentioned in a letter. Anywho. Open. Thank you. I don't even have the energy to look at those things. So let's talk to this guy.
We've been safe ever since the Imperial Guard came.
That's great. How about you?
If you need a place to camp until the gates are open, there is room in our cellars, safe from the desert heat.
Okay. And you?
The Imperial Guard will keep us safe.
Awesome. Let's talk to you, sir.
I need to reach Alcarnus. Please open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Okay. Let's go talk to Captain David in the command post. He's got the gate key. What?
Here you are,
A trap?
to me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Thanks for giving me time to do all that.
Magda. Or did Belial send you here as bait to lure me away from Chaldeum? I will kill you, you know.
No, he would never betray me. Strike him down.
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute you killed Cain.
I really love that dialogue there, especially with the Demon Hunter. Because, I mean, he really kind of works on Magda there. So let's let this guy out.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Alright. Revenge, bitches. Really hate these snake fuckers. Because of their invisibility and all that.
Has Magda reached Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I cannot delay any longer. Open the gate.
Okay.
Cain's death will soon be avenged.
Indeed. Whoa. What's that? That's right, bench. Oh wait, is this the one? Oh, this Is that the same one I got last time? I think it is. We'll not go in there. That would be repetitive. And I value your time. Channeling my days as a customer service representative there.
Be careful. This ship is cursed by demons. We should be safe as long as we don't disturb it.
This is a reference to the television show Lost. Obviously the ship is the Black Rock. Oh my! Good lord. Whew. Just gonna calm down for a second there. Totally forgot about those guys. Okay. Let's pick that up. Don't know if I've gotten that one before. All the rest of them are dead now. I'm the only one left. Strange deformed creatures attacked the wreck where most of us were sleeping. I managed to get away safely, but I don't imagine it will be that way for long. I can hear them giggling in the shadows like this is some kind of game. First mate man. The only, I'm not really sure if that's a reference to Lost anywhere in that text, but the page number is. Spoilers. Good job, Cormac. You showed that bug. Okay. Stop running. Man, I messed up some wagon, I guess. But yeah, I totally could have died. And by all rights, probably should have. And I would have been very upset. So we got level 18. We learned Shock Collar. Channeling some Anchor and Vet action there. Chakram, Twin Chakrams. And Torturous Ground for the Caltrop. So that might be useful. We'll see. So let's take a look. Entangling Shot. Shock Collar. Strike targets with electrified chains that do an additional 70% weapon damage as lightning over 2 seconds. Yeah, there wasn't anything else there. Chakram. Twin Chakrams. Second one mirrors the first. Still, I just don't like the pathing on those. And Caltrops. Currently we have Hooked Spines, which increases the slowing amount to 80%. Torturous Ground instead stuns all enemies for 2 seconds when the trap is sprung. The problem I have with this is, and you'll notice this if you really look, a lot of times the trap will spring with just one enemy just barely in range. So, not a big fan of that because it tends to get wasted. Now I could, purposely place traps a bit closer. What was that, sir? I could purposely place traps a little bit closer to big groups of enemies, but that's a bit risky for a hardcore playthrough, I would think. And I take enough stupid risks as it is. And by stupid risks, I'm referring to my careless behavior earlier. Not even paying attention to what was going on. Oh, man. I'm still just, like, a nervous wreck from that. Wounding. Hey, that's a good amulet. Might have to use it. I don't know, though. That's a bunch of damage. Over 5% magic fine. Yeah, screw it. That's a bunch of damage.
There will be no respite between here and Alcanus. The sands are thick with demons.
I haven't heard better news all day.
I think there's a journal around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's learn about Belial. He's very important in this act.
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the prime evils to our mortal realm.
So yeah, Belial is kind of a trickster. Being the Lord of Lies, you can expect that. So yeah. Some interesting stuff there as well about the exile, which I won't get into, because that's a bunch of story. Oh no! Dudes! You're totally gonna die, man. So this is basically a giant version of a Dark Berserker. And he's dead. So you definitely don't want to get hit by that big mace attack that he's got. Which is why I leaped right the hell on out of there when he did it.
Help us! You can't leave us here!
Don't worry, I'm here to free you.
The gods have answered my prayers.
Run.
Do not look back.
So here we just want to free a bunch of people. This is the town of Volcarnus here has been basically overrun by Magnus cult. There's a bunch of caged prisoners everywhere. There's an achievement you can get for freeing all of them. I've already done that, so. But I still like to because it feels like a good thing to do, you know? Whoa! Those guys are angry. And they explode. And that's never a good thing, really. I'm not sure what that guy's deal was. Hey, people, die. That was fun. That would have been a situation where, like, grenades or phantom knives or a good strafe would have been cool. I just don't want to be near those guys when they die. I will go ahead and explore these little cellars in here just to see what's going on. I think there's a cellar. Yeah, there is. You are released, sir.
Oh, thank you. You are safe.
Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I don't have my bird out. Join me, bird. Thank you. I'm taking way too much damage. This is pretty unacceptable, really. I may have to consider changing some of my skills around. I keep thinking about putting smoke screen on, but I don't really want to do that until I get a different skill rune for it. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'll be fine. I just really need to pay more attention. Okay. And just talk about paying more attention and not dying, and then walk up next to the guy who explodes. That was brilliant, Cormac. You charged at nothing. Here, let me take out that wooden barricade so you don't feel threatened. That'd be a rough way to go, wouldn't it? Just implode. Okay, there's usually a guy that charges at you here. No? Huh. Yeah, there we go. No, you don't. Okay, took care of them. A keen ring. No. Not good enough. Thought it might be. Before we go into the next area, we'll check out this cellar. Just in case it's something cool. It's probably just full of barrels. Again, a flayed goat man, I think. Alright. Cellar secure. Alright. So now we will head up here. Now there should be a note here that I typically miss. Ah. That guy. Here.
Magda. Such sad, sad tales have reached me of your truly abysmal failure to stop the enemy at the Cassim outpost. But at least the enemy's spy is being found. Once we eliminate her and her allies, this obnoxious little world will fall to me, and perhaps you, if you survive.
These lunatics have made another Tristram.
So, Belial doesn't sound too terribly happy with Magda, but he did mention a spy being captured. Who could that be? Anyway, let's go to the lair of the witch.
Your fate is sealed, Magda. The chase ends here.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Dun dun dun. So the way she works is she will make herself invincible periodically.
Not enough hatred.
I said she will make... There we go. And she summons Dark Berserkers. And she summons more each time, I believe. And then once you kill them, she goes back to being damageable. She did it much more timely that time. Just take them out. And she's down.
No one else will die at Magda's hands. Another triumph for righteousness.
I forgot there would be an achievement for killing her on hardcore. Alright, so what do we get from her? We got some rare boots. Let's identify those. And 8% movement speed could be worth it. Along with the 5% magic find. And yeah, screw it. Even though I lose a little bit of dexterity, I'm going to take these. It might be stupid, but I don't care. And let's check out this ring. Yeah, it's a nice ring. So, yeah, I'm going to be losing a little bit of magic find. Made that up a little bit with the boots. Doesn't matter which one that replaces. Okay. Yeah, overall, I'd say that was a pretty good increase. One thing I do want to check is my critical hit chance, 5%. Yeah, whatever. So there's really nothing else here. All you can really do is teleport back to town.
As her life was slipping away, Magda claimed that the demon lord Belial would reign over our world. I will die before I let such a dark fate come to pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Tyrael. See what's up. How could you let Leah get kidnapped, you fool?
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. I saw these guards at the Qasim outpost. They are the serpent demons of Belial, disguised as men.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira, the Iron Wolf's captain, may be willing to help us. I will speak with her.
Okay. So, in order to save Leah, we want to save the Emperor. Yeah, I forgot they added squirt down here. Much faster.
I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
Shut up. I do want to break some things. Break. I'm just gonna look at all these briefly before I destroy them. Ooh, that's probably better for Cormac. Wish he could wear hats. No, we definitely don't want that. Okay, let's compare these. No. And no. Okay, so we're good there. Let's check Cormac's shield. 101 plus 17 vitality. It's got a better block chance as well. I don't really care about his health. That chill and the extra damage could be handy though.
Ah, good.
Indeed. So, his health went down a bit, but his damage probably went up. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Sure, let's go ahead and put this in there. I don't really care. I tried to shift click, playing too much Torchlight. And we actually got a gem. Woo! I think, yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in here. Why not? It should give me a little extra life, right? Right now I've got 1068. If I put this in there, 1128. Sure, that's fine. And I should probably sell some potions because I'm up to 3 different kinds now. Let's get rid of these. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead down here and we will do this next little event. So it really doesn't take too long.
Is that you? What happened?
Oh, yeah. Screw that guy. Let's go ahead and talk to Ashira. See if she'll help us.
Captain Ravan, the conditions out here are deplorable. Something must be done to aid these people.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this man has vital information regarding the massacre in the Borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
There must have been some mistake.
Open the door, please.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Thank you.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Those are lies! Magda and her coven destroyed Alcanis in the name of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in! I detest violence. Gods, I leave this matter in your hands.
So, yeah. Oh, Leah's kind of freaking out, too.
My hatred is too low.
I knew you'd come for me.
We need to leave before more guards arrive.
1 gold. Must have it.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Okay. So, I mean, the obvious question at this point is... Did the Emperor look like he was being held hostage? Or, you know, against his will? Did he know his guards were going to turn into horrible snake creatures? What's really going on? Not really going to talk about it too much because I think it's extremely obvious, but
We must destroy their summoning construct.
basically just want to take those out, otherwise you get infinite snake men. And infinite snake men is a bad thing. Oh my. See? We're standing in the middle of that little lightning circle thing is also a bad idea. So, don't take too much advice from me.
Don't be fooled by the golden marble. This city was built by greed and paved with pride. Sin is its foundation.
Has there ever...
There has to be a way into the sewers from here.
Don't interrupt me, woman.
My hatred is too low.
Oh, come on. We were having fun.
This leads to the sewers.
Yeah, but there's a snake. Kill it. Thanks. This is one of the areas I've been dreading, because I have no idea how it's going to record. Well, enough so far. Why are you getting so close?
The Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
Stop talking, I'm terrified.
Worthy foe. Glorious.
Hey, yeah, no thanks.
So Magda was telling the truth.
Yeah, no.
Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
Yes. Alright. Ah!
No, you don't.
Good lord. I hate the damn sewers. So much poison and bees and... Alright, we got our first follower item. That's for the Enchantress only though, so... bleh. That's the noise I make. That's cool. Nothing else up here. Got the health potion. Ah! Okay. Check that bloated corpse. It's gonna explode. It had gold in it. That makes sense. Fortune Shrine. Maybe we'll find more gold in bloated corpses. Yes? No? Fortune Shrine, you lied to me. Ah, they're exploding. I hate it. Cormac, you scared the shit out of me. Go away. I don't like you. Yeah, knew it. Pop. It's about the same amount of gold. Crummy dagger. Don't really care for your odds, Fortune Shrine. that thing needs to die. It makes other things. We don't like things that make things, because then you have things everywhere. Things. What? No, sir. Nothing over here. Nothing down here except another bloated corpse. Slightly more gold. I'm getting there, Fortune Shrine. Not quite convinced yet, though. Got a whole squadron of people. Me, Cormac, Leah, the bird. No, see, I know you're there, so I should be able to hit you. Recording fairly well though. Back on my old build, had terrible troubles here in the sewers. Horrible frame rates. Now I'm actually playing at 60 frames per second, which I'm relieved by. I don't. There is some kind of, I don't know, art asset or something that causes extreme trouble here in the sewers. I read once that somebody determined that it was something that like forced the game to show it at 30 frames per second. It was some animation. I don't know if it was one of the torches or what, but so the game would just try to constantly flip back and forth between whatever you were at and 30. Which is why you'd have horrible frame rate troubles. Don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard from a guy. Who's this?
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone. We know of the 3 that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
So that is indeed her mother, Adria. She lives. It's a pretty crazy thing for people who are fans of the first game. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
We can't talk here. Let's get to safety first.
One complaint I have is that Adria seems to have gotten about 10 years younger since Diablo 1, but whatever. Go ahead and talk to her.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Horadric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Okay. And we leveled up. So, web shot for rapid fire. Interesting. Invigoration for preparation. Asian. Strafe. Alright, so, what do we have? Let's take a little web shot here. The way this works is it slows the movement of affected targets by 80% for 1 second. It's nice, but I like having it for cheap, if you know what I mean. Preparation, again, this is the one that instantly restores all discipline. Invigoration increases your maximum discipline by 10 for 5 seconds. yeah. That's about all I have to say about that. Strafe. I will use Strafe. Because I like Strafe. I'll show you. So, when strafing, you do that. Yeah, I likes it. We'll use it probably until we get multi-shot. But also, I realize I forgot last time to take a look at steady aim. Pretty handy. As for whether or not it's worth replacing Vengeance, it's hard to say. It really is. I think for right now I'm going to leave Vengeance. Whenever I get to level 20, I may go with steady aim. The other options we're going to have are Call of the Week, which I don't really think so, and Night Stalker, which so I'll probably pick up steady aim next level. So before we end this, let's go ahead and talk to Leah, see what we're going to be doing next.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was in Renegade Horadrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without you.
What? Oh.
I have reunited Leah with her mother, the witch Adria. She spoke to us about the Black Soul Stone. An artifact that could permanently destroy the Lords of Hell. I must find it, at any cost.
Yeah. She did drop a book about Zoltan Kuhl. Let's go ahead and pick that up.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
Zoltan Kuhl, I'll talk a little bit more about in the next video, but he was a fairly important character, but he was never in any of the games. It was in one of the books that takes place quite a long time ago. I think it was called The Black Road. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will go ahead and end this here for now. Next time, we will begin the search for Zoltan Kuhl and see what we find. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, take care.